God, bro. I'm so sick right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I'm like all congested and stuff. These past couple of days, I've been like shot. Still gotta film content. A lot of my friends recently have been telling me that I should start getting more into like vlogging and stuff. So I think I'm gonna make myself a challenge and I'm gonna try to dish out a vlogging video at least twice a month. I think I'm gonna go on a walk because it's a really nice day out. Maybe go through the walking trails a little bit. I need to do something. I'm too drained right now. So let's go on a walk. One of the main reasons why I love my neighborhood so much is we've got like a bunch of walking trails. So whenever it's nice out, I just like to come out here, just kind of like walk down the trails, hang out for a little bit, regain all my thoughts and kind of set myself up for the next week ahead. It's kind of a double whammy though, because being under the sun while I'm sick makes me feel so much better. Just kind of helps me. Yo, I thought this was a bug. I was about to lose it on camera. Recently, for the past month, I've had an old friend of mine who lives in Florida. He's currently actually staying with me for the whole entire month of May. So there was one day that we like went on a walk together. It was like 10:30 at night. Just kind of like bounced ideas off of one another. And ever since then, I've just had like so much more joy to go on walks. Here I am, having a great time with it. Not a care in the world. Oh, never mind, there's wasps. All right, I do care. All right, let's go back to my house now. I've had enough of the sun. Sun's had enough of me. I think I've rejuvenated myself enough. Oh God. Oh, dude, the air conditioning. That even feels better than the sun, Jesus. Slowly but surely, we're recovering. Man, and you know what's weird is like normally on days like this when I'm feeling sick and I don't really have like the energy to do much, what I'll typically do is I'll edit, but it's like I don't even have anything to edit because this past week I've been super lazy and also sick. So it's like I literally don't have anything that I physically can or need to do. That's why I picked up the camera and just started vlogging, because I'm like, all right, well, if I'm gonna be under these conditions, like I might as well just make something out of it. At least this could be part of the vlog. And it's like when it's just me being me, like this is me. You know, this is just what I do. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sick, I'm delusional, I don't care. Bro, it's been so long since I've been to the lake, but I felt like I just needed to take you guys out for this video. Some of the most beautiful houses that I've ever seen in Charlotte all come from Lake Norman. I mean, it's like all over the coast. You could even see like over there. Who would not want to live on the lake, really? If this isn't how me and the boys are gonna be living in the future, then I don't want it. Little story time. There was one night that I had a dream. I was in like a super nice house that was on the lake, and you looked down, you saw the water, and there was like an infinity pool in the background. I remember in the dream, I was with my friends and we were in this house all partying. And there was a bunch of super successful people around. Friends and family were all there, and I remember it was one of those dreams that just stuck with me for so long that I like physically can't forget it. And I almost used it as like motivation in order for me to push past my limits and accomplish whatever it is that I want in life. And there was one day that I was out jet skiing on the water, literally just like this. Oh look, there's someone jet skiing right there. That's funny. There was one time that I was out jet skiing on the water, and I'm looking at the houses and I'm just imagining my life as if I lived in one of these. I come across this house. It was like an epiphany. If I could picture the exact way in my dream of how this house looked, it's this house right here. And it was in one of those moments where you realize like everything that is that you ever wanted is right in front of you. All you got to do is just reach out and grab it. And it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort. And there are going to be moments where you're going to want to quit. I have moments where I want to quit all the time. But you just have to keep pushing, because you know that on the other side is everything you could have imagined and more. So there's a little bit of a side motivation in this video for all you guys that have something in mind that you haven't really gotten there yet, but it's what you want. You're almost there. So this is the old marina that we used to stay at, because we had a boat and we would keep it here, but we actually sold the boat. It's kind of depressing because like that was the only way that we were able to go on the lake and kind of enjoy the water as a family or as a group. And now all we got is the jet ski, which, don't get me wrong, like I love the jet ski, this thing's awesome. But it's like, there's a difference between going on the water and ripping around on a jet ski and then going on the water, having some drinks and just chilling, listening to music with your family and friends. Hopefully we'll get another boat soon, but you know, I guess only time will tell. See, look at the jet ski. I low-key get PTSD because not too long ago, I think it was like last summer or the summer before, I was ripping around on the jet ski and I was doing like a bunch of tricks and stuff, and I threw myself off the water. I literally slapped the water. I like landed butt first, so my butt took all the impact, pause, and then I landed in the water and then rotated, and I was basically like skidding on my face, like carving through the water basically. My butt was bruised for like the next week after that. Part of like my rib was bothering me. For a second I thought I like really hurt myself. So ever since then I just don't really ride the jet ski like I used to. But enough of the talk. Let's go find a bridge. Everyone loves bridges, right? All right guys, this is the end of the road for me. I'm about to go back in, about to load up, on to the next thing. So for those of you guys who aren't aware, I actually work at a pizzeria because my family owns a couple of restaurants in the area. So what I do is I have a separate channel that's called Slice of Life. And basically I teach people how to make different types of pizzas, and I collaborate trying to make the coolest recipes that I can and whatnot. So right now I'm actually in the process of filming a video, and this one is the s'mores pizza that I'm about to be doing. And I have my camera right here, and I'm about to start setting up because you guys are gonna get a behind the scenes sneak peek of what it takes in order to make these videos. What's going on, everybody? My name is Anthony Camarda with Slice of Life, and today we've got a brand new video. And if you liked last week's video where I spun the wheel and made you guys' pizza suggestions, then you're gonna like this one, because today we're gonna be making a s'mores pizza. And I'm gonna teach you guys step by step how to make the s'mores pizza so you guys can do it at home. Let's get started. Now, I want this pizza to be about 10 to 12 inches, so I'm not gonna stretch it out too much. And then next, we're gonna send it into the oven just like this. Let it par bake just a little bit, and then afterwards, we're gonna take it out and add more ingredients on top. All right, here we go. Buon appetito. So the goal was that we were trying to recreate the flavor profiling of s'mores. This is very accurate. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys on the next one. Goodbye. And so that's how it's done. And then after that, I just have to check to make sure that I have everything cleaned up. Got my bag, and then everything's off, and I lock the door. Another successful day, and now I get to go home and I get to edit. So we're at the end of the video, but I just wanted to say first and foremost, I appreciate you guys if you made it to the end and you watched. Next video, I'm going to Aruba. So make sure you guys take a look for that video because pretty soon it's gonna be coming up in the next couple of weeks and you guys are gonna have a lot of fun with that one. Also, recently I've been thinking about creating community for you guys to be able to work a little bit closer alongside with me while I'm going through my YouTube journey and kind of give you guys the type of reward that you guys deserve for being such an amazing audience and for being supporters. I'm still trying to figure out what platform to use and how I want to engage everybody. And if you guys have any suggestions, whether it's school, Discord, Telegram, or whatever it is, or how you guys want to interact in the community, just give me suggestions below and I'll make sure I take a look at everything. Soon enough, we're gonna have a community for all of us to be able to interact together. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, my name is Anthony Camarda, and I will see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.